All right, welcome to Stretch. You're more than welcome to put your favorite music on, whatever it is that you need. Have your mat, your strap, and a cushion perhaps, especially if you've got tight legs. Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up. Yeah, you can hear me okay? Brilliant. And let's go on our backs and take a moment to breathe and center ourselves into our session. Got 30 minutes to ourselves. Well, some of us have children around, pets around. I know that it's not always possible to have complete space and silence, but that's okay. Um, we'll do the best with what we've got, as we say. So, from here, we're going to do a few pelvic tilts. So, that's where we tuck and untuck the tailbone with the legs in line with the hips. There's no engagement of the glutes here. It's literally just whatever we can get. There's a really nice gentle massage of the lumbar spine area. Try to have the shoulders back and down. It's very nice. Now, I highly recommend this first thing in the morning, especially if you've got tight lower back. That can be really, really nice to loosen that up. Wonderful. Bring it somewhere in between. Bring the hands onto the shoulders. We're going to do nice shoulder circles here. Remember that if your gaze is backwards, you can put a small block or a book to under the head to allow you to have your gaze upwards and have a more neutral spine there. Very nice. We're going to extend those arms up, push towards the ceiling and down. The hands are parallel to each other. And we go towards the ceiling, soft elbows there, and shoulder width apart. In stretch, we're always flowing with the breath. We never hold our breath. Very nice. Bring it down. And we're going to go with neck. So head goes side, center, and side. Take your time with this. Go slowly and gently. This is so useful, especially, sometimes we wake up a little bit tight in the neck, depending on how we've slept. So it's really good to do this first thing in the morning, especially if you struggle with tight neck muscles and you tend to get headaches, even migraines from it. Very nice. Center it here, finish it off and center it, and hug those legs in. Grab under the legs. The angle in the knees is the same. Pull the belly button in a little bit, or the pelvic floor in a bit, whatever works best for you. Like what we say, 30%. So it's not all the way in. It's a third of the way that we're pulling up or pulling in. And then we change the direction. Getting into the hips here. Really important. Try and stay steady and through the pelvis with it being nice and heavy on the floor there. Very nice. Bring the feet and knees together. Hands at a V or a T. Shoulder or under there. On our tippy toes, we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we go to the sides. Now here, it's really a small movement because we still want to keep that engagement through the lower tummy. And it's a gentle mobility of the lumbar spine. So we are gentle and respectful, especially when we are warming up here. I think this is one of our programs where we can actually slow things down and breathe, connect with our breath, and be a lot more aware of what it is that we're doing. So, well done for making it. It is really difficult to take a breather when we're so used to being busy, crazy, and go, go, go. But I think those of us that have found the secret, we're hooked now. Beautiful. Okay, center it when you're ready. Bring the knees in, and we're hugging the knees in, and we're doing small circles here, and then change the direction. It's just a nice little back massage there. Hold the right leg in and extend the leg, the left leg flexing and pointing. The foot on that left leg, getting nicely into the calves and the ankles. Very nice. And then when you're ready, we swap and do the same on the other side. So straighten it. Remember, we're listening to the body. We never force the joints, the muscles, the tendons. We never force to painful places. With stretch, we want to feel like that kind of pleasurable pain, so to speak, like a slight discomfort, but it's never beyond that because we want to be restorative, not harmful. Very nice. Keep breathing here. And when you're ready, bring it in and widen those knees out beyond the chest. And just take a breather there, shoulders away from the ears. Very nice, opening up through the hip. Bring it together, feet down and knees to the side. We're going to go on all fours here. You can fold a blanket under your knees if needed. So shoulders over the wrists, spread the fingers nice and wide and soften the elbows. Good, the knees are under the hips. And we're gonna flow here in cat and cow, as we call it. Draw the shoulders back and down. Make sure there's a nice suction onto the floor with the palm. And keep up with that breathing. Looking good, everyone. Breathe in and breathe out. Only take it as far as the body feels good. From here, we're gonna go left and right. So take yourself into a neutral, tuck the tailbone a little bit in. Make sure we're nice and high through those shoulders. And then we go left and right. Very nice. Gentle wiggling there. So you're trying to check your booty out. Keep breathing. So easy to hold the breath, especially when we're focusing. Good, center it here. We're going to go down to the heels. Bring the big toes together and knees out. And just extend those arms. And allow your forehead to rest on the mat, or maybe you need a block, maybe you need a pillow, whatever helps you release there. And you can gently wiggle from left to right. See what you need here. Is there another movement that you need more? Whatever is feeling good for you, but it's amazing for the back. Very nice. We're gonna kind of free flow a little bit here. So it's almost like you're using the cat and cow and the child's pose to kind of wiggle in and out. What do you need? Do you need to go left, right? Do you need to tuck in, tuck out? Whatever your spine needs right now. Experiment with those movements and kind of flow into it and see what it is that your spine needs. Do you need to dip more back and loosen your wrists? Do you need to work more into your neck? Ah, wonderful. Literally like free flow here. You can go back into your heels and sort of kind of go left to right, right to left. It's really nice. It's like we're sitting back into child's pose and we're just moving the arms left and then right. That's really nice as well. Breathe into it. Beautiful. And when we're ready, we gently roll up and come to seated. Remember, if you're quite tight at the back of the legs and you need to sit on a pillow or a big block, I could not bear to take my socks off. I'm quite cold here. Very nice. Neutral spine here, so the sitting bones are nice and grounded. You can pull the flesh out here and sit nicely grounded. Flex the feet, nice deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to go forward and then release into it. Now, be very mindful of what your body needs. If you've got really tight hamstrings and you need to bend your knees in order to have a bigger range of motion without feeling a massive pull on the legs, then go ahead and do that. Very nice. And work with the breath. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, making sure that the soles of the feet are nicely facing forward. Yeah, feet are nicely formed there, we positioned there. No strange twists. Very good. Looking good, everyone. Nice deep breath in and out. Beautiful. When you're ready, take the right leg. Nice, big, confident moves there. And we take it across and we pull it in. We come nice and tall and neutral. And as we breathe out, we're going to rotate. Take a breather there. When you're ready, breathe in. Keep that leg in and twist the other side. Very nice. Breathing to the center, release and grab the other leg. You see, I'm quite sort of confident with this movement. I'm not afraid to move that limb. Very nice. Bring it in. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we turn to the other side. Nice and tall, shoulders back and down, making sure our head is nice and back rather than the chin poking out, yeah? Very nice. Breathe in and breathe out to the other side. So good to see you guys this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Well done for giving the time to yourselves in the chaos that we're dealing with. Beautiful. Breathe into the center. When we're ready, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. The feet are a little bit further from the hip. We breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to do similar to what we did before for the hamstrings. And then gently roll out. So we go as far as we can with a lifted chest. And as we breathe out, when we reach the maximum, we can relax there and then gently roll up. Last one here. Very nice. When we're ready, we're coming to the side. You can either lie down completely for this or elbow under the shoulder. You can have the bottom leg straight or bent. Bent is a little bit easier. You have a steadier base. But make sure that we're kind of up nice and high on that shoulder, and that the elbow is under that shoulder and the head is nice and aligned there. Give ourselves a little prep, and we're going to go for a nice stretch, the front of the leg here. The leg is in line with that hip. So if your knee's up in the air, try and ground it in line there. You can squeeze the glutes to get in a little bit deeper, and you might need to pull the bottom part of the tummy in a little bit to support that. Very nice, and keep breathing. Whenever we're doing longer holds, we want to focus on the breath. We want to focus on how we're feeling, and sort of bring some acceptance into that. I know some of us are experiencing pain right now. Some of us have chronic pain. Some of us have certain limitations, and that can be really frustrating. But this is our call to sort of work with our body and almost like, love on our body, which can be very hard when you're in pain, but it's very possible. And this is one of the ways that we can do that. Very nice. With a gentle gentle stuff that really nurtures the body and restores it. So we swapped around now. Keep a little prep, and then we go back. Very nice. Keep breathing. Bring a nice smile into your face and pat yourselves on the back. Well, imagine, because we're doing good considering what we're going through right now. All about adapting, right? And being able to be flexible. It's all about overcoming and understanding that we've got the power to overcome any challenge that's thrown our way. It's not really, life is about the absence of challenge, and that's how we get to happy. We learn to be happy by understanding our power to overcome constantly. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to lie down. We're going to bring the straps in. If you haven't got a strap, bathrobe, belt, but I highly recommend one of these. They are so cheap and easy to find. Very nice. Let's go back to frog's legs. See how much looser the hips are now? If you compare it to the beginning, it's amazing. I love seeing the difference. It hasn't even been that long. Very nice. Okay, from here, bring the knees and feet together, soles of the feet together. We're going to open up the knees and get comfy, shoulders back and down. Take a moment here. All right. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to pull the belly button in and squeeze the butt cheeks. And then we're going to release. So we're literally squeezing and squeezing here and working with our breath. The hands can be by the side, on the inner thighs if you want a little bit more pressure there. This is really nice for the inner thighs and that groin area. It's really beautiful to get into the hips. Very nice. Do we need a head block? If our gaze is all the way back, whatever it is that we need, we assess. Very nice. Okay. From here, bring those knees in. And when we're ready, we're going to hook the right leg through. We're going to do some foot circles. Obviously, if you haven't got a strap, you can hold gently at the back of the leg there. And change the direction of the circles. We're loosening through the ankle here. Okay, when you're ready, flex the foot, straighten the knee unless you've ascertained that you need to have a bit of a bent knee. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to bring that leg to the first point where we feel that resistance, the slight discomfort that we were talking about. We need to feel it in the main part, the belly of the hamstring. So if you're feeling it more on the behind the knee, you will need to bend your knee a little bit. If your hips trying to lift up, ground yourself back down. Very nice. Breathe into this. Remember, when we're doing longer holds, we really want to be staying connected, shoulders away from the ears. Now, if you no longer feel resistance, that's where you would then pull closer to the head. So this is very much, we are in a group setting, but we're working very much on ourselves as individuals as well, which is brilliant. Very nice. Just keep breathing. Beautiful hamstring stretch. Okay, when you're ready, you release through that. We grab the same hand, same leg. We're going to drop that left leg out to a half star, and we're gently going to move the right leg out on a straight, resting the elbow on the floor and balancing that pelvis so that the tailbone, the whole sacrum is heavy on and balanced on the floor. If you need, you can put your hand onto that left inner thigh, shoulders back and down. And again, if you need more, if you're not feeling anything on the inner thighs, that's where you can pull closer to the head. But listen and observe very closely and keep that breath going. Do we need to pull in the pelvic floor a bit, or pull in the belly button in a little bit? You know, that 1/3 that we were talking about, just to give that little bit of support there. And we breathe in, and as we breathe out, we tighten the tummy and we swap the hands and we go across the body. Yeah, so both legs are ending up on the left side here. As low as that leg can go, I'm trying to reposition myself so you can see better. Shoulders back and down. We can outstretch that right arm and look at it for let's say a deeper stretch there. Very nice. We're getting that beautiful rotation here through the spine, and we can feel it on the side of the legs all the way deep into the buttocks and even the lower back. And we're also stretching out that thoracic. We're opening up that chest portion and upper back. This is a beautifully restorative position here. And you can also do it without a strap. You can just relax into it, but the strap gives you that further leverage. Beautiful. Pull the belly button in, breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to center it there. And we're going to swap the legs over. Nice foot circles to start with. And then change the direction. And when we're ready, flex the foot straight or slight bend in the knee. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we pull towards the nose or the head or the chest, whatever it is that you prefer. Saying, keeping that leg nice and centered through the hip for this one. Grounding that tailbone. And releasing those shoulders back and down. Allow yourself to focus on breathing and assessing your body, accepting, meeting your body with acceptance. And I know it sounds very fluffy, but it's so necessary. We can often be very harsh with ourselves. You know, we're so kind with everyone else, but when it comes to ourselves, we can be so harsh. And, you know, I think times like this, with sessions like this, and just not being afraid to speak out and share these things, I think they do make a huge difference to us, even if we're only listening to them and applying them in sessions. It's a start. Very nice. When you're ready, you release, you bend the other knee, remember, and keep it to a half star, and you bring that left leg out, balancing that sacrum there. Free hands can go on the inner thigh of the bent leg. If you're getting that curve in the back, in the lower back, and it's bothering you, if it's uncomfortable, pull that belly button in a little bit and keep breathing, shoulders back and down, and only pulling closer if we feel nothing. Very nice. Amazing how time flies. Beautiful. When we're ready, we're going to breathe in, tighten the tummy. As we breathe out, pull from the strap. And here we go, across the body. So take your time to do that. Listen to your body, shoulders back and down. When we're ready, we extend the opposite arm if that feels good. And we turn to look at it. See if you can relax into this, but using the strap to sort of pull towards the head gently. Very nice. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And remember that arm is either shoulder height or below to allow a relaxation through the shoulders there. Beautiful. nice. Breathe. Beautiful. From here, breathe in, and as we breathe out, we tighten the tummy and bring it to the center. And we can gently hook both the legs through. And it's like we're massaging that lower back by gently moving those legs forward and back. You can feel that on your lower back. It's really, really nice. Excellent. When we're ready, we're going to release that. And if you want, you can do a couple of spinal rolls, but please be very careful. Tuck the tailbone in. Be careful not to roll back into your neck. This can be quite a sort of more progressive move here. So only do it if you have no spinal condition, sorry, and you know that you're clear to do so. Very nice. Come to a comfortable position here. Shoulders back and down. And we're going to go through here, breathing out as we swoop around, breathing in, getting a little bit more into the spine. You can sit in whatever position you prefer. Very nice. And then we center and we go to the other side. Breathe in and then breathe out as we swoop around as big as possible there. Very nice. Last one there. And we're going to do what we call lateral flexion. You can cross the other side. We ground those sitting bones and go side to side. That's really good for the spine. Nice. Be dynamic here. Keep those sitting bones grounded though, because it's easy to lift one off. Nice. Finish it off. And then we center. Breathe in. Pull the belly button in a little bit at the bottom, or the pelvic floor if that helps, if it's easier. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we rotate. And we breathe out to the other side. Very nice. So you see the elbows are back. This is really driven by sort of the mid to upper back. Very nice. Keep going. Almost there. Beautiful. Finish off on the opposite side to where you started off with. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the head between the knees. If you want, you can go into a tighter ball by hugging those legs in and really keeping that chin tucked in. You can feel a really nice spinal stretch there. Very nice. Very gently release. And from here, whatever position you want, you hook, you interlace the fingers and you open up that chest. So draw the shoulders back and down. Gently lift that chin up a little bit. Pull that belly button in. And the idea is to draw the shoulders up and down. Open them up. Good. And bring it out here. Same principle. Ground the sitting bones and just shoulders back and down and open up there. Brilliant. Bring the hands together. Thank you very much. That was wonderful. Well done, everyone. Keep going. You've got this. We're in this together.